Yeah, although Pennsylvania has already been called in favor of Trump for the presidential race, Pennsylvania's U.S. Senate race remains too close to call.
That race between Bob Casey and Dave McCormick. Our Barry Pintar joins us live this morning. And Barry, we have heard from McCormick. That happened just a couple of hours ago.
Yeah, and you know, even though we have the president named as Pennsylvania's victor at 2 a.m. this morning, we do still have this all-important Senate race. So just a little background so you understand, to remind you, Bob Casey has been elected Democrat in Pennsylvania since 1996, 64 years old. 59-year-old David McCormick used to be CEO of a hedge fund, dropped out 2 years ago, ran against Dr. Oz, lost in that Republican primary, now running against Bob Casey. Where do they stand this morning? Take a look at this graphic. It is tight with over 90% reporting. Still that 1% difference. As you said, definitely too close to call, even though last night we did hear from McCormick.
This election night's not quite over, but about 85% of the vote is in. And we've looked at where all the rest of it coming, and it looks like we're headed in a very good direction. And listen, when we started this, Dina and I looked at the country. We feel like we've been blessed by everything America has to offer, two of the luckiest people in the world. But that opportunity, that American dream is slipping away, and we got to get it back for every single Pennsylvanian and every single American.
All right, so how important is this seat? Now, clearly, the Senate has turned red as a majority, but every single seat counts. For this seat to flip from blue to red is no small deal. Still too close to call. Stick with KDKA. The moment we find out, we'll let you know. Reporting in Pittsburgh, Barry Pintar, KDKA-TV News. Back to you guys.
All right, Barry, thanks. And as you were saying, looking at the balance of power in the Senate right now, before the election, Democrats had the majority 51-49, with Vice President Kamala Harris being the tie-breaking vote. But with the results so far this morning, Republicans now hold 52 seats, officially regaining control of the Senate for the first time in 4 years.